Day 2, Rhayader in Wales. Lovely little pub. This is the rear entrance into their garden parking area. Good fodder, good beer, good host, good breakfast. Pretty good really. And the sun's shining, so a bit of filming weather. Yesterday I sort of ran out of viable batteries, so probably didn't see a great deal with commentary. So this is the route we're following for 200 miles up to the Mach Loop, which is where the R.A.F planes fly through the valleys. So if we're lucky, as it's a good day, we might see something, but it's more about the riding really. Into that town, Galfron. Probably wrong, totally wrong. So here we are, just 8-9 miles into the route, and the first roundabout we come to, we're going to turn left here. That first bit is very reminiscent of the roads in France early in the morning. Big, wide, fast roads, but hardly any traffic on them at all. This is all fresh roads to me. I've never been around this part. Just about a mile back, cars coming towards us in a bit of a stream, and one car decides to overtake around the relatively outside of a bend, so we're coming towards it. So he was on the wrong side of the road as Wayne was approaching. Close one. Utter knobhead. What was he thinking? He couldn't possibly see what was coming, but he was going for an overtake. Just be aware folks, they're out there, just waiting to get us. Right, we're stuck here, so I'll catch up with you in a minute. So this is 26-27 miles out from our start. Just thought I'd show you this because there's a nice little valley here, some lovely wigglies down here. Sorry, that didn't last long. Balfour we're in now. The shell grips these corners, but probably about 10 years ago, all the shell grips were worn off them now. They're more dangerous now, I think, than before. 31.4 miles, and there's obviously this new road that's been put in, so we're trying to pick up on the routes again by following it down here. But I don't know how we're going to do that at the moment. I think if we go left here.
Recalculating. Please drive to highlighted route.
A483, that's what we've now come on to, and we're back en route after that little new bypass bit. I'm afraid you'll have to work that bit out yourself if you're going to do this route, but it's fairly obvious. Where it says, where it's asking you to turn off and there's no actual road there, just go down to the roundabout, turn right, follow the brand new dual carriageway along, over the next roundabout, and then after that it should merge up with the A483, that's what I said, this road thereafter, so you're back en route. So following the sign to 483.
Drive 1.5 miles, then enter roundabout and take second exit.
Thank you, Cardo. We're at the 46 mile point. We just come through Red Bank onto these roads here. So we've got to turn right here at this junction. So which road we're on? So we come down to the A495, we're going to turn right here. Nothing hiding behind it. Left onto 490, I believe. I'm trying for that. Oh, it's Lake Vyrnwy.
Continue 4.6 miles on A490.
Need air. It was quite a long route yesterday. I'm still a bit tired from that, even though we went to bed at 10 o'clock. To be honest, the mattresses aren't brilliant here at the hotel. They need replacing, I think. Yeah, it was a long route yesterday. We cut it a bit short, and I'll rejig the route to reflect where we rode and to make it a bit shorter. We didn't leave Oxford until 10:15, something like that, because Wayne had a 2-hour ride to even get to the start point. So we're in the 62 mile mark, and we've just taken a slip road to the right towards the lake Vyrnwy, and that's where we're heading right now. I think there's a little coffee shop there if I remember from the route. So this is the little access road, so no through road down to the lake. Vyrnwy. Let's stop here and get a picture actually. Vyrnwy. That's chilly down here. Right, let's go and get some refreshment. We just made a stop down here at the lake Vyrnwy, and there's a nice coffee shop which hopefully you can see over my shoulder there, ice creams etc, and there's a toilet block further up the hill where you come in down to this coffee shop, and in fact a hide where you can look at birds. Okay, we're going to stop and have a coffee now, I think. So that's coffee stop over. Back up here to the bridge. Toilet block just over there. We're going back across the bridge and then retracing our steps to a certain point, so I'll catch up with you back there. Wayne's behind me. Waypoint 70 miles from our start point.
6.7 miles, turn right on diesel 396.
No, you've got as much idea as I have where we are, to be honest. We're in another valley. Presumably we're joining a main road down here. Oh no.
Continue 2.5 miles, then turn left on Addons.
We went wrong. Hopefully we can get back en route down here. Gotta wait for Wayne. Oh. Right, I'm going to film this again this time. So we've been round the bit where we've gone wrong. So this is on the route. So we caught back onto the route further back, and I'll show you where we went wrong. Right, so we're now on the, I don't know, it looks like the B4301. I don't know. I'll tell you when we see. GPS will probably tell us. Ah, we're in a nice little valley here. Look at that. Sorry, I have the visor open for air. So in a nice little valley now. Miles along here. Must be a village or something. I can tell you where we are, so we both know roughly where we are. That's a big stone. Wayne's down in front. Cattle grid, so it sounds promising. There's some rough holes there. I think there's another reservoir or lake down here, so we just arrived at Bala. Let's go down to the lake if we can.
drive 0.9 miles, then make a U-turn.
Right, so we've just had a bit of splunch at the Bala Lake Cafe. Bit limited in what they could actually provide us because there's only one bloke there and he didn't want to do meals, but we got a sandwich and a drink out of him. And just over there is the railway, which goes up and down the side of the...
403, turn left on B4391.
Sorry, which goes up and down the side of the lake for the tourists. So back onto our loop, there's 125 miles to do. We just stopped here because this is what's called the Mach Loop, where the R.A.F boys fly through. Apparently there's about 10 propeller driven planes came through earlier, but the guys we were just speaking to, they've been here since 7 and that's all they've seen. Came through about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, but the weather was a bit poor earlier. But I wanted to put this on just to show you the view as we go down this hill.